Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today is Thrifty Thursday and this is an open collaboration with Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming, where we show what we've got for our crafting, whether it be through op shops, secondhand shops, or even if we just want to show what we've bought new for our crafting, junk journaling, or whatever. It's an open collaboration. You can pop over, I'll have her links below, and see who else joins in on that. There's quite a few there. Excuse me, I'm still clearing this last bit of this flu. All right, what do we do first? Okay, I've got some fabric. This is pretty cool fabric. It's just like a real netting with little sparkles all over it. I love it, and I used it on my last video. On my tag that I did, I put it here and here and here, and since then I've put a little bit of pink on because I've been fishing around in my storage bay looking through all my craft boxes. I know what's in all the boxes now, and I found all my Brilliance pads, and I thought, oh, they, after this amount of time they wouldn't be any good, but I opened them up and they're still really wet. Look. So they put this real shiny sheen on the, it must have a lot of, I guess mica in it or something like that. It's a pigment pad, so you could emboss with it. But I just grabbed my pad and I just put it over, put a little bit on here and a little bit on the edges, just to tie in with the pink in the tassel and the pink in the lady. So yeah, I'll put the link up here to this video. You can pop over, and I'm in the process of getting the pattern put on Etsy so you can make your own. Right, so they were the pads, so I brought all them back home to have a play with them. So that was the fabric. There's a big chunk of it here, big chunk of it. I'll just put it down on the floor. I found this absolutely gorgeous retro tablecloth. Won't be able to show you the whole thing on there, but that's one corner of it. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely stunning retro tablecloth in really nice condition. So I snagged that. I love all that sort of linen. I found a beautiful retro sheet. This would look beautiful on any sort of fabric, as any sort of slow stitching or anything like that. So I think it was a single sheet. So I've got some really nice single sheets now. I should do up some little slow stitching packs. There's this one too, which is beautiful, another retro sheet. It's got beautiful daisies on it. Love that one too. It's getting harder and harder to find them in op shops, so when I see one I pick it up. Alright, next up I got some yellow lace. I have hardly got any yellow lace. I was looking in my lace box and I thought, well, what colour can I hone in on? And I thought, I haven't got any yellow. So that was a nice piece of yellow that would look beautiful as pockets. So I picked up that, and then I found this one. Isn't it pretty? It's like the little eyelet sort of type laces, but it's fabric. Beautiful little trim, that one. I'll roll it up. Oh, there's quite a bit there too. So I was happy with those two yellow pickups. I picked up another ball of fibre. This one has got multiple colours in it. And I like picking these up because if you wanted to do something just really delicate, you can separate these. You can separate these and just use them separately all together. So that was another one. So I'm very picky now what I pick up with concerning the fibres as well, because I've got quite a bit. Okay, we'll keep going. The doilies, I found some beautiful, beautiful doilies. So there was this one, which is just stunning. It would just look beautiful on a cover. And this one. Now I've scanned all these, so they'll eventually go in my Etsy store, the scans. So yeah, I think I hit the doily jackpot this time. Another beautiful one. Love these little sandwich size ones. I'm thinking of making a doily junk journal. That's what I'd like to do, but not as in, I would put some fabric ones in, but I mean in the paper version, the digital version. Another one, 3 flowers. Here's another Mexican one, really cute. A little Mexican guy and then the little cactuses on the other end. There's a little looks like a little Dutch lady on one end. And this one. This one. This one's beautiful. It's so fine, the work on it. Sort of really sheer sort of piece of cloth too. And my last one, this beautiful little one. So they were my doily finds. Aren't they gorgeous? So we'll go on to the next thing. It's not a big haul this time. Some books. Good Night Aunt Lily. It's a little golden book. And this one is 83. Little mouse one. And this one, Meet Blinky Bill. I don't think I had any Blinky Bill ones. That's what I'll pick this one up. He's pretty cute. So I don't know whether that even had a date in it. I don't think it did. Well, that one didn't have a date in it. What else? I got a set of these. Now I went into Vinnie's and there's a certain day when there's certain people on at a certain Vinnie's around here, and they will give you a good discount. These are little art books, the little library of art, and they had $1 on each book. And when I got them to the checkout, I thought, oh, I'll just take them to the checkout, you know, and because they don't usually charge that much for a little book like that. So I got them to the checkout, and the guy looks at them, and he goes, $2. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12. So it would have cost me $12, but he gave them to me for $2. And these are beautiful little art books. They'd make great journaling cards. They've got pictures on one side and they're blank on the other side. And each one is a different era or a different artist. So I was really keen to pick them up. Okay, I'm not going to say half of these words because I can't pronounce them, but I'll show you each book. This one's Japanese art. And it's just got all Japanese like pictures in it. Another Japanese one. So some nice oriental journaling cards there. Digaz, is that how you say it? I'm not going to pretend to know how to say half these words. But there's some beautiful ballet pictures in here. Dancing pictures. But that's the artist, I guess. Japanese art. Now these are all sticking together because they had really sticky tags on them. Just annoying. Actually, what I should do, actually, I remember I told you I got this container for and I was going to put my static powder in it. Well, I found my static powder in the storage bay, and I could, yeah, that's got rid of it. And I'll just put some of that on the sticky. So I filled it up. You just fill up the bottom of it with it. And I'll take the sticky away. Right, our next artist is... Oh, they're all sticking. Why? Next artist is Goya. Goya portraits. There's all portraits of people in that one. Just pretty cool. And they're just the perfect size for journal cards. Perfect size. I hate tags. I hate those sticky tags. I took them off and they're just wrecking the whole thing now. Oh gosh. Alright, well I've shown you that now. I was going to show you that. And you just pull it up, put the lid on and push it back down. And it's all safe in there. Love it. So I'll show you the rest of these books. What was I up to? Oh, I finished Goya. No idea how to pronounce this name, but it's all landscapes. So you've got landscape little paintings, portraits. Beautiful. So this says it on the bottom, the little library of art. I'll just put that up there if you want to take a screenshot to look them up at all. Alright, Piero della Francisca. Should know, shouldn't I? I've been to Italy. Yeah, right. It did not help with understanding their language at all. Because we'd get on buses and things like that, and we'd ask them things, and they'd just go speaking no English. And we'd go, well, how are we going to get around? And no one wanted to help us. It was just very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I mean, we eventually would find someone because you just keep asking and asking. But, yeah, it was very frustrating. So I think the next place we go visit will be English-speaking place. All right. However you say that one, I'm not sure how you say that. But more portraits. There's some nudie ones in some of these as well. I know this one, Van Gogh. So he's some of his work in there, or Van Gogh, however you say it. Utrillo. Looks like all snow scenes there. Some beautiful pictures there. And Renoir. So I knew Van Gogh and Renoir. I probably studied them at school. That's probably how I know. Oh, there's some, yeah, some nude pictures in that one. So that was a great little pickup. 12 little books in that set. Alright, my next book was this one. Little Guy's Bugs. And I just thought this was a fantastic book because I loved making my bug journal. And this has got some awesome pictures in here of bugs. And the reason I got it was because it had a lot of, see, I could use you could use even this size. You could put your circle punch in there and punch out little circles with bugs on it. And this one has this, I got it because it's had a lot of illustrations as well in it. So that's all the index. And then you've got insects, all sorts of insects in here. You can make into little journal cards or tags, or, you know, cut them out in these squares and put them on something. Don't like the spiders, but ugh, spiders that creep me out. Not into spiders. But other bugs I'm okay with. So yeah, some big illustrations and little illustrations, and oh, that's another spider. Love dragonflies, but I think pretty sure dragonflies can bite you. Can dragonflies bite you, Dave? I'm sure I've heard that someone was nipped by a dragonfly before, but I don't know. I've never been bitten by one, but look at these bugs. Aren't they gorgeous? The illustrations in them. There's some beautiful illustrations in here. Look at the dung beetles. So this will go good in a bee journal. Look at the bees here. Another bug journal, butterfly journal, whatever. Oh gosh, there's another spider picture. We'll keep going. Cockroach. Oh yuck. Can't stand cockroaches. That's one good thing when we moved down here, there's no cockroaches. When we lived up on the coast, no joke, we would get cockroaches this big and they would fly at you. There's none down here. It's too cold, I think, in Victoria. Which is so nice not to have cockroaches. So nice. I think the most annoying bug down here are the ants that come in. So anyway, there's lots of bug pictures in here. More bee pictures. They're nice, aren't they? Some of them are photographs, some are, there's a lot. Most of them are illustrations, actually. That's a nice one. I should sit down with Asher and show him these. He'd probably love this book. Yeah, so that's a cute book, that one. Lots and lots of stuff in that one. And then I picked up this one, the first book of bees. And this was an ex-primary school book. Tea Tree Gully. Tea Tree Gully. Is that in Melbourne, Dave? Tea Tree Gully?
What?
Is that in Melbourne?
What?
Tea Tree Gully.
Oh, I don't know.
No. Oh, I don't know. It's in Victoria, I know that. Alright, so got a nice start page here. I haven't undone it's all taped up, so I haven't looked at the outside of the book yet. But it's got all about beekeeping in here and some nice illustrations. I'd like to do a bee journal one day. Yeah, so that's nice. What date was it? 1963. So that's a nice book. And then I picked up two Enid Blyton books. Enid Blyton books. The Little Button Elves and Pipes for Old Puff. And they are copyright 85. So that's how they're illustrated. Cute pictures in there. I think this one will probably be the same era. Yep, 85. Some cute little bird pictures in this one. Yeah, so they were two. That's what they look like. And what else now? Ended up getting another couple of these piano rolls. Now they weren't in the best of condition, but I picked them up because they had these beautiful start pictures in them. The ones I got last time, the three I got last time, didn't have this beautiful pattern on the start of the roll. So that's why I picked them up, and they're only half price too, so I got each of these for $4. So well, it's got a bit of a broken end on that one, but I'm not going to use the end bit. Both of them end bits are broken, but this is the bit that I'm after, the paper. Love that start section, and then you go into the piano part. So they were a nice pickup. So when you're looking, when you find these piano rolls, make sure you open them up and have a look at the start part of it, because some are plain, some are decorated. So I picked up them. Alright, what else did I get? I found some acetate in my storage bay. That'll come in handy for something. Back in the day, I must have bought that and poked it away. I found my distresser as well while I was there, which if you can see, I don't know whether you can see, but you can see in these little, is that gonna focus? In these little cracks there's a little blade, you can see it glinting there. So you just put that on. Everyone knows how to use these, and it distresses the edge of your card. So I thought I'll take that back to the house, or to my cabin. We're still in this tiny little cabin. Alright, what else did I get? I found these too, these post-it notes in my stuff, so they'll come in handy when I'm doing masking and stuff like that. I found my box of letters, punch letters. Just punch, you know, just a little sentiment on the side of a tag or something like that. So yeah, so they're a bit of fun. Been around forever. What else did I get? I got some of these Joe Sonia paint, because I went into, oh gosh, what's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it. It's an art shop in Wagga, and I got this little gel press. It was on, they had all their gel presses on sale, and I came out, I said to Dave I'd like a smaller gel press, so I came out with this one, and it's a 3 by 5 inch. So the gel plate I've got, the big one, it's a 12 by 12 inch. Love it because it does A4 sheets. But I've been wanting to get a bit smaller one. I've got a 6 by 6, and then I got this one, which is a 3 by 5. And when I come out, Dave goes, I thought you wanted to get a bigger one than that. And I said, yeah, I did, but I was sort of trying to save him a bit of money and get a smaller one. He goes, no, get the size that you want. So I got this one, this is the size that I wanted, and it is a 5 by 7. So it's like a card making size. So I'm keen to give all these gel plates a whirl. I love the jelly printing. So I got those 2 sizes, and I got this Joe Sonia paint. I asked the lady in there for some sort of paint that was really quite runny, so that I could add those splats at the end and that you can't see through. So she recommended this Joe Sonia paint and said it's quite liquid and quite opaque. So I picked up that. Here's a some clear stamps that I bought. I bought these online. Ready to do my shell thing. And I ended up buying a what are these called? Not a sketchbook, it's a yeah, I guess it is. It's like an artist's, you know, just sketchbook. And what I wanted to do with it was, when I do my jelly prints, I'll put it to the side, because I seen a guy doing gel prints. I can't think of his name. There was another guy that I watch here on YouTube, and that's what he does. When he's rolling on, he rolls off into his art book, so that he can have pages and pages of you know, rolled off paint, and he just fills up a book of that and uses them as backgrounds. So that's why I got this artist's book. Now, the last thing I found in it was a cheap shop, but it was where they sell this Montmartre brand of things, because this is Montmartre, this one. It's the crayons, the water soluble crayons that I was looking for. I showed you in another video, I bought some water soluble oil pastels, but they're quite they're very dense, and they're a lot different texture to this. So I'll just show you these. I think they would suit what I want to do better than the oil pastels. This was only the small pack. It was a pack of 12, and it was about $12. Yeah. The 24 pack probably would have had browns in it, which I would have preferred. But I'll give these a go and see if I really do like them. So, so yeah, these are water soluble, and they're just you just twist them to use them. It's like a giant crayon thing. Down. Oh my god. Right, and see how soft they are? A lot softer than the a lot softer than the I can't think of that. Then the oil pastels. Talk, girl. Now you can see there how it's already started to run. But they do, you know, I'm just showing you how water soluble they are. These ones were the metallics. So there's a little bit of mica in these. You can see the glitter. I'm not sure how they go on wet. Yeah. Good, nice smell too. Then a lot creamier than the oil pastels. So I'm keen to give these a go on the jelly plate as well. Okay, just using different mediums on the jelly plate. I mean, that's not really showing you much, is it, what I'm doing here? But I'm just showing you how water soluble they are. Yeah. So I'm just looking for different alternatives than the Tim Holtz stuff. Tim Holtz stuff can be so expensive. And I know there's different brands out there that do different alternatives and using the same things. It's just that they don't, you know, they're not marketed as distress things like Tim Holtz does. So so I'm keen to give them a go next time I use my jelly plate. So I think that's everything. I want to show you. Yeah. Oh, I brought this over and I'm keen to get put it in a jar again. I made it when we were living at Yarrahapinni. That was the last place that we were living before we went around Australia. And I made this, I just made it up myself. And I wrote the pattern down somewhere. Hopefully I can find it again. And but it's a cactus, obviously. But it actually goes, I had a really long jar in here. And it sits over, it's a jar cozy, and I had my knitting needles and stuff sitting out the top of the jar. So when we moved, I just threw the jar and kept that. So I thought I'll show you that. I'll bring it over and put something in it. Alright, so I think that's me. Pickles is, hey, get out of that! He's got sticky tape on his foot. Oh, he's got into my bin. And he's got out a big roll of tape and he's torn it to pieces. Absolutely torn it to pieces. And it's stuck on his foot, Dave. He can't get it off. He's freaking out. Go on, go to Daddy. Now, if you find this stuff at the op shop, put it away somewhere careful because the glitter comes off it everywhere. I've got glitter all over the floor, all over me, and every time I go around to see Asher, Matt always says, "You got glitter on your face, Mum." Oh yeah, I wonder why. Well, Mummy's due today and there's no baby come yet, so we'll hopefully the baby will be here soon. Oh, that bag was just about to fall down. We just went round earlier and took him a little three-wheeled little trike, and he's so cute, so cute. Alright, so that's me. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, and it may have inspired you to along in your own crafting. Check out all the other Thrifty Thursday videos too. And like, share and subscribe. I'd love to have you here with me on my channel. Thank you to all new subscribers. Trying to put out new different content. Yeah, the last one I had great fun doing this tag, and I'm hoping to sort of bring out more of just some of these old crafts we used to do years ago and adapt them into our journal making for today. That's what I'd really love to showcase. Alright, so stay happy and stay well, and I'll catch you for my next video. Bye.